in this video, we're going to look at the third problem that all property entrepreneurs have to overcome, and this is finance. Some of you will have a different relationship with money than others. Some of you will be very, very driven by it, and that's the primary aspiration and objective of building your business. Others perhaps less so, but regardless of how important you think money is, or how much of a primary objective you think money is in your business, in the same way that blood flows around the human body, money is required to keep a business alive, to keep the overheads paid, and to keep your business progressing. You have to work reasonably hard just to stand still nowadays. The world is becoming increasingly competitive, markets are becoming more challenging, and you really do need to be on top of your game if you're going to master your finance model and take your business forward. So there's two types of finance to master in your business. So the first is the capital requirement of your business, and the second is the cash flow requirement. So the capital requirement is you can have a very, very lucrative business, high margins, good strong sales, but if you don't have the capital that's required to actually deliver the throughput, to deliver the output that's required to meet demand, your business will struggle, and more businesses in the UK choke to death than starve. What this means is that there's so much opportunity nowadays. If you can deliver a genuinely remarkable product or service, the revenue will come. But you have to be able to deliver this, and this is where the capital requirement comes in. Sometimes when you start to grow aggressively, so when you're organically growing, you're using your revenues, making a bit of money, employing someone, making a bit more money, using your profits to increase a little bit more. This is sort of quite a linear organic growth curve. If you're going to go on more of an aggressive step change growth plan where you expand very, very quickly, it's quite possible you'll need to put money in before you see any money out. And there's lots of important elements around this. There's understanding your gross and your net margins. There's forward funding. How much capital do you need up front? There's your business model. There's your commercial balance. All of these things are really, really important if you need to use capital resources to scale your company. So that's capital. That's the main. That's the first half of the main focus of financing your business. And then the second is the cash flow requirement. The cash flow is the money that comes in every month. It should be repeat. It should be forecastable. It should be reasonably predictable. You should know your gross margins, your net margins. You should know your critical mass. You should know the points at which the business is at best equilibrium. All of these elements make up the cash flow requirement to ensure that on a monthly basis you have enough money coming in the business. In the cash flow quadrant, focusing on the cash flow requirement, more revenue doesn't actually mean more profit. And in today's market, where we've got changing legislation, we've got more regulation, increased competition, shifts in those of you that in the letting sector, shifts in the letting sector, it's really important to understand how to build the cash flow element of your business. And more revenue doesn't mean more profit. And there's a very, very clear way that we overcome that problem on the Property Entrepreneur Program. So the third problem to overcome is finance, and hopefully as you approach 1, there's strategy, 2 is systems, 3, which is this one, is finance. We've got 2 more to come, but hopefully as you overcome these, you'll start to see the clarity of what to do, when to do it, and how to get there. Success and failure are both very predictable, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.